Here we go. Good morning, everybody. Eduardo, Bearish Bull, Otto, Midnight, Munners, Silbane, Shayton, Stack, Anthony, Long and Short, Burn It, Sally Strithers, Sherm, Chappies, Dyer, John, Cam, Jingles, Adam, Young Cryptic, Matt Flint, Premier Crypto, Alex, Andy. Good morning, everybody. What is going on this morning?
Yeah, morning, guys. How you doing?
Let me load my template up real quick. Who caught this the short this morning? Let's see some ones in the chat for who caught the short. I know you guys were up all night like a bunch of degenerates. JKJ, Rex Cock, what's up? This is the best screen name.
Morning, Scott Ski, EJ. What's going on, guys? GS, what's up, man? Hey, Glenn. Is it still not working for you, man? The thing I thought it was. Frito, what's up, man? Jumbo.
Jorge, do you go by George or do you go by Jorge?
Good stuff, you guys.
Patrick. Good morning, good morning. Sally said I'm a degen. Sally, I'm surprised you're awake. Weren't you
Good job, Terry.
Weren't you drinking late last night?
Just tequila, bro. The good stuff, you know, you don't get a hangover.
That's right.
Yeah, if you guys are taking boot camp today, don't forget it's 12 o'clock California time. That's Pacific Standard Time, right? I'm not sure what time that is in like UTC or the other time zones, but it's California time. So if you guys are trying to get into the room, it's not open yet for another I think 3 hours. Is that 3 hours? No, 6 hours?
6 hours, yeah.
6 hours, yeah. Bitbeer, what's going on, man? Is it Melee?
It's raining in the desert this morning, huh?
Bill B, we're in the desert yet, man. What's up, T-Lev? How you doing, man? Adam, what's going on?
Let's go ahead and bang that like button early, guys. Get this YouTube algorithm rolling.
Yeah, morning, guys. We got 54 people watching now. We got 15 likes. Don't forget to hit that post notification, you guys. There's some, you know, little bits of knowledge and some good Bitcoin plays that happen on the stream every once in a while or most of the time. So go ahead and turn post notifications on if you haven't already done so. If you guys, thanks Bitbeer for the 420, man. Appreciate it, bro. And if you guys haven't already, check out the Discord. The link is in the bio. Also, TPO Bootcamp launch is today. Today is July 5th. We're finally getting to TPO Bootcamp. So we cannot wait for you guys. It's going to start in less than 6 hours, about 5.5 hours. We're more than excited, probably more excited than you guys. We'll be in a competition for that. We don't like to compete too much, but if it comes up being how excited we are, we'll compete with you guys. West Texas, right, man? Hope it's not El Paso.
Yeah, that's where I was at. El Paso's not bad, bro. A lot of people hate El Paso, but I like El Paso.
I don't know, dude. I'm from Arizona. I hate the desert. I like how it looks, but I hate the heat, especially this time of year. It's probably like 120. People are probably baking. 71 degrees right now where I'm at. I mean, it's 3:30 in the morning, but in Arizona, in the valley, in the daytime, it's still 90 at night. So it just sucks.
Today is the day. You're right.
Yeah. So today is, like I said, July 5th. It's boot camp. It's a full class. Actually, it's a little over capacity. I think we got like 53 people in here. So if you guys haven't done so already, we got classes left over for the 19th, a few left over. We have a few classes left over for July 26th. Just to let you guys know, if you guys sign up for a July TPO Bootcamp class, your monthly live trade room session fee will be $50 a month. You know, the billing won't start till January, but starting January until you cancel, it'll be $50 a month. For anyone that doesn't buy a July TPO Bootcamp class, your live trade room fee will be $100 per month. Okay, and that will start in August. August 2nd is when the live trade room goes live. If you guys buy the live trade room, you guys will get all the trade alerts right now. They're happening in the TPO Bootcamp Discord. So TPO Bootcamp starts today. Brad and I will be putting pretty much 90% of all our focus and attention into the TPO Bootcamp. So we got 53 people that want to learn TPO, and we're going to teach them TPO. So if you guys want to get in over to TPO Bootcamp, if you guys are interested in the live trade room starting August 2nd, or if you guys want to buy one of those leftover classes for July, please go ahead and do so. It's not too late.
Yeah, and then one thing we talked about last night on the stream, we'll talk about it again just because, you know, not everyone was on last night. We have the live trade room coming up August 2nd, right, James? August 2nd?
Correct, August 2nd.
August 2nd. And so for those of you guys that don't have a class, you know, in July, because our July classes are almost full, if you're not able to get a class in July, you are able to sign up for the live trade room and then, you know, just wait until your bootcamp class comes up. That way you guys can get an inside look at what's going to be going on in the trade room. You know, you're going to be able to see the call outs on some of the trades for Bitcoin, for futures market, for stock options, things like that, because that's what we're going to be doing inside that live trade room. So if you are interested in that, you know, James can talk about how to get into that for you guys.
Yeah, if you guys want a just the trade room only, you're not interested in the boot camp at all, just go ahead and send me a DM. I'll set you guys up a special, I guess, product on the website, and you guys can buy it directly from there. We won't be taking any crypto for any recurring payments. It'll be run directly through our website, and then we could also possibly do PayPal. So through our website and through PayPal. So if you guys have like Apple Pay, Stripe, Google Pay, that's the website. PayPal is PayPal. So if you guys just want only the the live trade room, which is going to be 2 hours a day, it's going to be opening bell of the U.S. Stock Exchange. So from 9:30 New York time, that's Eastern Standard Time, to 11:30 Eastern Standard Time. That's going to be the 2 hours that we trade, right? And the reason we're trading those 2 hours open because the most volume occurs in those 2 hours right there. So New York is trading today. It's a holiday schedule, I believe, though. Actually, you know, futures might be only 8. So right now, the futures market is open. They'll close at 12 o'clock Central Time today, and they'll reopen at 5 o'clock Central Time today, I believe. So it's a short day. The trading's from last night. Last night, the New York this opened around New York session. It was about 6 o'clock p.m. for the Globex. So the futures are trading right now. I'm not sure about the U.S. equities market. It might be off today. It's kind of like a normal Sunday for the U.S. equities, I think. Morning Serendipity, and then morning Glenn, morning Tank Aptier, morning AJ LeBlanc, Scott Ski. What else got in here? Young Cryptic, what's up, man? Ooh, AZ, hot. Cam, what's going on, man? Graham, yep, you guys, a lot of you guys are in here for the first class today, so we'll see you guys in a few hours. Can't wait.
Yes, I am pumped.
Probably after I get done
Might
trading today.
drink 2 bangs today.
Probably do some trading today, go work out, then we'll see you guys on stream. And if you guys have cameras, don't forget to bring them. You don't have to have them on the entire time, but we'd like to see if you guys are picking up the information or if you guys are nodding off. It's okay if you're nodding off because we're all in different time zones. The stuff will be recorded, so you know, you can always watch it later, but it's best to get it in real time because you can always ask the questions towards the end, right? So we got 5 days of this, Monday through Friday. It's going to be 12 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. That's 12 p.m. California time to 2 p.m. California time. Every day, Monday through Friday. That's the whole week of TPO Bootcamp. Once Brad's kids go back to school, you know, we'll think about some different times for you guys that are, you know, across the world, and then we'll see if we can squeeze in some evening classes later on.
Nasdaq's pushing down.
Yeah. So those are down. ESs, they're just being a little slow.
Oil broke the low.
Yeah, I hope it catches that bid at 75.
He said you can really snap good. You know what's funny, long and short, is my my wife was saying that the other day, like that. Yeah, I think it is a dad thing, because like I don't even really yell at my kids. When I snap, they're just like, they pause. You know, like a gun just went off. They're like, oh shit, hang on, let me look around and see how close he is. You know what I mean? Yeah, Sally, we'll be trading crypto in the live room. We'll be trading crypto, futures, and options. I didn't even realize my thing was on. I was snapping. I was like warming up my fingers, getting ready for like to click the sell button.
Does not shoot dip if you guys have been in the military. Just
Yeah, I don't
get
choose.
that, that click, click, click. I can't
Oh yeah, I
can't do
never.
it, man. I can't loosen my fingers like that.
No tobacco products for me.
Yeah, like all natural substances. See
Oh,
here.
ape, yeah, that is tough, man. A 5-month-old, 2-year-old toddler, are they boy or girl? 5-month-old is tough, man. Like, and you know what? When you have a 5-month-old, like they as they get older, you're like, oh, finally, But I mean, you have a 2-year-old, so you already know. But then they start getting into shit, and you're like, damn, I wish you're back in that car seat. Okay, thanks, Eduardo. So what we can do today, what I was going to do is kind of give you guys a little bit of insight onto what the trade room setup is going to look like. And let me just get it set up quick. That way we can kind of look at it together.
Midnight.
What do you say?
He says he's like a 12-year-old kid waiting for Santa to come. He's like, I finally get that PlayStation 2. Bro, you gotta welcome to 2020. We're on PlayStation 5 now. Yeah, so we got people from all over right now. We got people from Australia in the class. We got people from UK in the class, from France, from the East Coast of the US, from the West Coast of the US to Canada. Where else we got people at from class today? Trying to think. Oh, we got somebody in Asia, I believe. I think it's Thailand they're at. Zoe, if you guys are listening right now. Who else do we have? Scott, what's up, man? Let me see the list right here. See some names if they look familiar. And also, you guys too. So yesterday we were talking about all the equipment that Brad and I use. I went ahead and posted links in both the Discords. It just says Amazon links, so it's all the different screens that we use, the laptops, the different keyboards, mouse, headset, all that kind of stuff. So monitor stands, everything like that. So if you guys are curious on what to get, that's the stuff that we use. Everything has held up pretty well so far. If it doesn't hold up, I'll take it off the list. But if you guys have any questions about our setups or what we're using, just let us know. Like we were talking about the stream last night. At one point when I first started training, I had four different screens, right? And on these different screens, I had a 1 minute, and a 5 minute, a tick chart, and a range chart, and geez, every single kind of chart you can think of, all for one instrument, right? So now I have 3 screens set up, my one computer, another 3 for my other, and I use these screens for Discord, YouTube, Zoom, and then when it comes to my charts, I only have one chart for oil, one chart for NASDAQ, one chart for ES, one chart for Bitcoin. So it's basically become a lot better, right? Because we're not trying to confirm things on multi-time frames and all this other kind of stuff, right? So you guys, if you guys are in the live trade room, we would recommend you guys having at least 2 monitors minimum, because you will have the zoom up right in one screen, and it's hard to minimize that zoom into just a half screen to fully see it, because you can pretty much trade off a Brad's screen. It'll be some lag, but if you guys are trading the same instrument, you could theoretically trade off there, especially if you lost signal or lost service to your computer, or something happens to your app.
And it's on Zoom, so the lag should be like very minimal. Like it'll literally just be the difference of.
It's like talking on a phone, milliseconds versus I'm talking about 10, 20 seconds here, like on YouTube. So minimum, you guys need 2 screens. That being said, don't go out and buy anything just to buy it, right? If you guys have an iPhone, you guys can compromise. You guys can put Zoom on the iPhone, or take trades off your iPhone, or however you guys are operating. Or if you guys have a iPad or some kind of tablet, you guys can always run Zoom off that. Those screens are large enough. But you're going to want to have something else, for your Discord as well, because if you guys have questions for the live trade room, you're going to be typing them into Discord, okay? And I'll be monitoring the chat. Brad will be monitoring the screens, and then we'll switch off back and forth, and we'll both be calling things out as we see them. So you guys need at least 2 screens minimum, preferably. Like I said, for the Discord chat, for the Zoom, and then for at least 1 window that you're going to be trading with, right? And if you guys have more, the better, but you don't have to go overboard. I think 3 would be a nice number, but you don't have to go. You don't have to go and buy that stuff, right? It's not a required item. It just makes life a little bit easier, so you're not tabbing back and forth or trying to change your screens all the time. So if you guys want to go into Discord link, you can check out. It's called Amazon Links in both Discords, and there's also a few books in there like the Psycho-Cybernetics, the Trading in the Zone, and then the Richest Man in Babylon. If you guys haven't read those or listened to those books yet,
Yeah, Richest Man of Babylon's a good one too.
yeah, talk about like paying yourself first, right? So in this job, this is a job, right? You guys have to get up, put in time, put in effort. Might not be physical effort, right? But you have to pay yourself first, right? Because Brad's not gonna be sitting there at the computer. I'm not gonna be sitting at the computer. Your wife or your husband's not gonna be sitting there at the computer saying, "Hey, press the button, sell right now," right? This is the only job where you get to tell yourself how much you get to make, but it's also another job where it could actually lose something, right? Most of the times you guys go to work, you don't lose anything because you guys are showing up there, getting paid per the hour, right? In this job, you could be done in 10 minutes or you could, trade for 24 hours straight and come out negative, right? So you guys have to remember to pay yourself first, right? So you guys need to set up goals, and that's one thing that I've always had issues with is just saying, I just want 500 today. I want 1,000 today. I'm looking to make this much today. And it all depends on the market conditions, right? Set up your goals. The more goals you have, the better. Make sure your goals are smart. They're reachable. They're measurable. And so set up your goals, hit your goals. And once you hit your goals, then make sure you go into your computer, change your settings, your system, say, hey, if it goes below, my goal is 500 a day. If I make more than 500, that's great. But if it goes, starts going to 500 for my profits, just close out the trade, be done for the day, walk away, and be happy, right? So, don't get too greedy. You guys can make money in either kind of market, but you guys can give it away just as fast as you made it, okay? So you guys make sure you're setting goals, and then, that's a nice way to, just read the book or listen to the book Richest Man in Babylon. It talks about paying yourself first, right? And since you are in a business for yourself, you need to pay yourself. Jersey, man, you guys got. Hope you guys having a good summer up there. When I was on the East Coast, it was always a muggy summer. Doinked, what's going on, man? Munners, how you doing? Luis Farmer, how you doing, man? Or is it Louis? That's right. Gustavo, what's going on? Hey, if you've got anyone new in the chat, go ahead and please say hello, okay? We're very friendly people here. Craigslist. If you guys haven't already, go ahead and join the Discord. Links are in the description. Like I said too, if you guys haven't done so already, go ahead and press the like button, go hit the share button, and also hit the post notifications for yourself. Let me see here. I think Brad's still setting up. If you guys don't have a wide screen, you might not be able to see it. So just let us know. Brad, you on your 24-inch or are you on the wide screen?
I have it set up so they should be able to see it on a normal screen. The only difference is like this is just like a rough setup. Once it's in the trade room, I'll have like a template that'll be set up. But basically, what's going on here, right?
Ekis, hello.
Is I'm able to kind of peek at every chart. Just looking back and forth at every chart on this one. This is going to be my crypto chart, right? ETH's not showing up, but we'll use the Bitcoin chart. Then I have which chart trader the ES chart, right? And you guys can see I'm short on the ES right now, looking to get down to the 4075 to break these C lows. And then this is the heat map, right? This is the thing that that James loves right here. This basically is just showing us where we are seeing some resting orders at. And so we see that there's some resting orders up here at 44, also some resting orders at 40.50, which is why I have my take profit at 40.75 because we want to sell into strength, right? We've got 98 orders sitting on that level, so I want to get out of there before we get to that level.
Yeah, for those of you guys trading today, we're in a tight range. So the ES, I think we made a total of the low was 43.33, like we're on stream yesterday. It's the same low, I believe. Maybe actually, I think the low actually was yesterday 43.34, so not much lower, 33 even. And the high today is 43.44. So we're in a 11 point range, you guys. If you guys are trading the ES right now, look to fade the outsides of each profile or each bar, and try and just take like a couple ticks of 2 ticks of profit, okay? Because today is not a good day to trade. It is 76,000 contracts total in the ES market, okay? And a normal normal open, we'd be probably around 300,000 contracts right now. Last night we were on stream, we were barely breaking 20,000. So you guys have to be very careful trading in these thin markets. And yeah, we had some recommendations on there. If you guys, use Craigslist, be careful about that kind of stuff. Use Facebook Marketplace. That's what I like to use. If you guys are trying to find some like secondhand stuff, ever since coronavirus, I'm pretty sure monitors are a dime a dozen on there. So you guys could probably snag some good deals, right? People probably got into gaming or trading and then didn't like it, and now they gotta go back to work. So, go ahead and pick up those monitors from them. Just make sure those things work.
And this chart right here, guys, is the Bitcoin futures chart, right? So this is something that you guys can trade as well if you are on, a specific exchange, like if you have Quant Tower, NinjaTrader, or something like that. And like I said, this one is only $5 in, $5 out. So if you look at the chart, it's the same chart. I think I have it kind of grouped up. The tick size is pretty small. Let me see here. Let's go to... There we go. And so we can, we see all these single prints above. It looks like we're getting close to those single prints with this open period, right? But this is just, 5 in and 5 out instead of, depending upon what leverage you're using, what percentage, if you're a maker or taker on, some of the other exchanges. So this is just something that you guys can, look at as we go forward. This chart here, this is the footprint chart, right? The famous footprint chart. I use it for the ES, right? Sometimes I use it for oil. It just kind of depends on how the market's moving. The market's moving pretty slow today. It looks like we are finally getting some volume in here. Doesn't look like there's a lot of orders on the market down till 38 really. I guess there's a 104 right here at 40 still. Let's see. I was just one off. There we go. Get this contrast. There we go. So these are just Acme tools. They cost about $79 a month, or you can buy them outright. Just things that I like to use to help myself, right? So this is kind of there's a couple of other things that we'll have on here, right? You'll have something like this that shows, the volume. I'll add the crypto section to this as well, so we can see like the volume for the session. There's some other things, like some line charts that are giving you guys like just quick readings and stuff like that. But we've got the most important things up here, and that's that's what we're focused on. My bad, James, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, morning Andy, morning Ian, morning Luis, how you doing, guys? Did I say morning Ian? Yeah. So we're just going over, if you guys just joined the stream, we're just going over what you guys are gonna kind of see on Zoom, right? So if you guys are in the live trade room, these are the charts you guys are gonna be seeing. It'll be a footprint chart, a heat map, the TPO chart, and so a lot of tools. So if you guys don't have this kind of stuff on your charts and whatnot, that's fine. You guys can always look at Brad's screen. Like I said before, the difference in lag between Zoom and YouTube is significantly different. It's probably 1 or 2 seconds of lag from his screen on Zoom, and then with you guys watching on YouTube, for me, I'm getting like a lag of at least a good 10 seconds, and it could just be because I'm in Hawaii, who knows. But so if you guys are in the live trade room, you guys will see those charts as well. So you don't have to go out and buy all these tools. It's kind of like a try it before you buy it almost too. So if you guys see NinjaTrader all the time, if you guys like it, you guys are seeing that stuff right there, and you guys don't have to pay much for it. You guys are just basically paying the monthly fee to get the live trade room, and you can see those charts as well for 2 hours. So definitely not a bad thing. Happy Mountain, what's up? What's going on, Dave? Andy, what's up? Yeah, so you can't use it for Mac. Our Mac expert in here is going to be Chappies. So Chappies has a workaround. It's a thing called Parallels. I haven't used that in a long time. I used to use this thing called Bootcamp, ironically, for MacBook a long time ago. But I guess there's something new out there called Parallels, and you can get that in there. And then once you do that, you can install Windows, just like Chappie said in the chat, and then you can get NinjaTrader on there. So give that a try and see how that works for you guys. We have one buddy that does run a Mac and then runs NinjaTrader off it. I'm not sure if did he ever have problems with that one. Brad?
Andrew? No, he was good.
Yeah, no. Okay, cool. So, it's built into Mac now. Awesome. So yeah, so you guys got a lot of resources right here. Like I said, Chappie's going to be our resource for the Mac, the Go charting, all that kind of good stuff. So thank you, Chappies.
I get the full screen in there. There we go. Fixed it. Take a look at ETH. See what ETH's got going on today. ETH is back to acting like itself. ETH typically trades like, pretty structurally, and you can see, that we were kind of in this structure. We had this pop up, and then, a pop down, right? And then a consolidation, another breakdown, another consolidation. This is why I like ETH, because it's not, it's not very emotional, and you can be ready for this stuff, right? So we see that it fills these single prints back here, right? Gets to the bottom of the structure and then sells off. So, pretty structurally sound compared to Bitcoin. And then one thing, so going forward, right, at least this week for sure, because it is going to be the first week teaching bootcamp. And like I said, I'm going to be focused 100% on the people that are in the class this week, because I'm trying to get them up to the speed, so that way, they're able to help, everybody else that is interested or has questions, right? Because as we're growing, I'm trying to answer every question that I get to. If you DM me, I try to answer every single question that I can. If you tag me in the Discord, whether it be the Bootcamp Discord or whether it be the Citadel Discord, I try to get to every single thing. If I don't see it, right, or if you at me and I don't see it, just DM me and be like, hey man, I tagged you in this, can you check it out? Whatever it is. Just give it a ring, right? So yesterday we were able to score some quick points on Bitcoin. So let's go back to Bitcoin real quick. And then you got some fire memes right after, right? So yesterday, for those of you guys that missed it, that weren't on the stream last night, we were basically in a consolidation period with Bitcoin, right? Everyone's watching Bitcoin all day and they're just hating it, right? Sunday, it's doing nothing, and then all of a sudden we get this little pop up and then a push down, right? But if you were in the Discord, right, or if you were in the Bootcamp Discord, if you're signed up for the Bootcamp, you would have gotten these plays. So yesterday I said I'm looking for an entry here in long. Entry is 35,650. Take profit 35,8, 35,917. And this was at 231, which was right here when this bar opened. And so the reason that I was looking for this long, right, is because we're in this structure. It's almost like railroad tracks, right? And we were looking to pull that little switch that's on the edge, you know what I mean, to send us a different way, right? And so we were able to get in 35,650, which was about, right here, just to break these tops. As we break these tops, we just basically front ran this top right here, and then hit both targets quick. It happened a little bit quicker than I thought. I didn't think it was going to happen so quick, just because it was Sunday and we weren't getting that much movement, but it ended up going. And then immediately after we hit our second profit target, our second profit target was 917, and this is where I had a line up here just because of prior structure. And then the next play was about, it happened in, from 231 when I posted to 254. We hit both. I posted the next levels up that I'm looking for, and then an hour later, just about 231 to 326, about an hour later, I said this could be an aggressive short setting up. Entry 35 630, 578, and 35 383. So 35 630 was about the same area that we got long. We just decided to short it, and the reason being is because we popped up like this and then immediately started coming down. We formed this bar, and then we got to the top of this structure, which is what I was looking at, the top of this structure, and we kind of paused for a second. And so I was thinking, okay, probably about time to sell off. James, I got to take a phone call real quick.
Yeah, no problem. All right, so I'll let Brad go ahead and take that phone call, and he can finish explaining what he was talking about earlier. So basically, moral of the story is, if you guys aren't in the TPO Bootcamp yet, please come over and join us, okay? So I'm going to go over pricing one more time. We have about 90-something people watching right now. Let me see here. We got 85 people watching. So tell us information one more time. So TPO Bootcamp starts today. Super excited to get the first 50 people through the class, start talking to them, answering all their questions, and getting their heads filled with TPO. All right, so for everyone that's signed up for a TPO July Bootcamp class, your guys' billing for the live trade room won't start till January next year. In January, your guys' price will be locked in at $50 a month until you guys decide to cancel, or if you guys stop paying. Once you guys stop paying or cancel, if you guys want to come back into the live trade room, it's $100 a month. And so that $100 a month applies to anyone that doesn't sign up for a TPO Bootcamp class in July. If you guys start in August, or if you guys just want the trade room only, it's going to be $100 a month. Live trade room begins August 2nd. It'll be 2 hours a day. It'll be the U.S. Open, which is 9:30 in the morning until 11:30 U.S. So it'll be the New York Stock Exchange time. The first 2 hours, the opening bell. Okay. So that'll be the live trade room hours. Yeah, thanks, Luis. Go ahead and hit the likes, everyone. So it'll be 2 hours a day, live trade room. You guys will see everything on Brad's chart that he was talking about earlier on his screen. So he has the footprint chart up there, the heat map, the TPO chart, and he'll be looking at Bitcoin on one screen, and he'll be looking at ES and other futures commodities as well. So whether it be oil, the NASDAQ, the Dow, the ES, the FDAX, the Russell 2000, there'll be other stuff on there too, you guys. So if you guys aren't into
stock options
crypto
as well.
only, yeah, stock options as well. So if you guys aren't into just straight crypto and you guys want to diversify, or if you guys are joining the stream for the first time and you guys aren't here for crypto and you guys are here for something else, we got you guys covered, okay? It'll be Brad and I both in there. Like I said before, you guys need to have a couple monitors, a couple screens. That way you guys can have the Discord chat, the Zoom, and then your trading screen on one monitor, all right? So yeah, so don't forget to sign up, you guys. TPO Bootcamp July. The link is in the description. It's thetradevets.com. Website is still under progress, just getting it done. But we have basically the classes able to sign up for right there. So you guys can get into the July 19th class. I think a couple spots are open. And then we also have July 26th is pretty much wide open. So go ahead and fill the slots up. Lock in your $50 a month price for the live trade room. It's probably one of the best deals out there. And if you guys don't get it, then it's gonna be $100 a month. But you guys had pretty much 2 or 3 weeks to sign up for these first few classes. And then we have a few more left over. And like Brad was saying earlier in the stream, you guys, we're trying to take care of everyone that really wants to learn this stuff. So if you guys are feeling left out, it's nothing against you guys, but we're trying to give as much effort and time to the people that are actually serious about this and committed to this stuff, right? So we've had people that have been watching the stream since day one, since Brad jumped in here. People have kind of been following the chat, following all his plays, right? And if you guys have seen his plays in the Citadel, you guys know his trade analysis is probably close to 90% or higher. So pretty much, if you guys have seen, the proof is in the pudding, basically. So come on over to the TPO Bootcamp Discord. You guys will have access to live trade alerts, more access to Brad and I. And if you guys need me, please DM me. I'm bad with seeing stuff. I get a million alerts on my phone, and it's not just from Discord. I'm talking like emails, Twitter, everything else. And stock news. So please send me a DM. I get back to every single DM. And if you guys need to get a hold of me, just DM me, please, okay? And if it's something that I need to talk to you over the phone, I might just ask you, hey, is it okay to call? Because it's a lot easier to do. So I think that's it pretty much. You guys have any questions about TPO Bootcamp, or if you're just interested in the live trade room only, please message me or Brad. And that's pretty much it for now.
Yeah, someone DM'd me the other day. I think the name was let's see. Crypto JAS. They wanted help setting up NinjaTrader, and I tried to message them back. They said they're up all hours of the night. So if you want to send me a DM to help set up NinjaTrader, definitely hit me back up. We can get on Discord and I'll help you set it up. Because yeah, I was busy during that day. I tried to hit you up later in the day, but yeah, if you want to set that up, then we can definitely do that. All right, so let's get back to this analysis real quick, and then we'll get back to the live chart. So like I said, the short was 35,630. Our second take profit 35,383, and the reason was because we came up, we came down, and we came down with some force, right? We came up basically just like a nice stop run, and then we came right back to structure. And so for me, one of the things that I look for, if something like this happens, well, then we'll probably test, the bottom side of that structure. That's normally what I'm looking for. And, that happened to be, right around that 383 mark. So we got short on the break the value area high, and we kind of sat right here for a second. We just kind of, were hanging out. And so I posted, if like right now we're holding on the top of structure, but if we break, we're gonna go, and then boom, we broke, right? Broke structure, hit those take profits, pretty quickly, right? About a 350 point move. There was, some responsive buying off of the VWAP right here, right? Like we know that this is the scorecard, right? So the buyers, they'd been above it all day, and they didn't really want to give it up. So as soon as we pushed below it, they bought it up, but immediately we came back down, right? I had closed my short right here, got into another short right here as we saw the break of the VWAP, understanding that, now we're below structure, and the sellers, they want their turn. The buyers have had their turn all day. Now it's a seller's turn. So we got in this short, and we got to write it down, right? And then, more shorting overnight. I was asleep, but looks like we kind of just, kind of looks like a, like a little, for my Canadians in here, like a little goalie stick kind of, right? And, got the puck, right? I think the game's on tonight, actually. And just kind of smacked it down. I'm pretty sure the Canadians are on tonight. And then as we zoom in, we're just kind of hanging out right here, putting in some value down here, guys. This is what the value looks like.
Got that 75.10 on oil.
Oh, we got down to 75.10?
Yep, just 1 cent away from what I was saying this morning in F period. So
nice.
Yeah, I wish I'd held another trade, but oh well. Yeah, so like the reason Brad was saying I like the heat map, and you can call it a heat map, you can use a DOM. It's just anywhere that's going to show you limit orders, right, for the ask or for the bid. In most markets, it's going to be like a 50-50 split. Like you're going to have 50% buyers, 50% sellers for the most part. And in oil, I've come to find out they're really bad at hiding size and hiding position. So, you can see where the big bids and the big offers are very easily. So you can already kind of see where price is wanting to go. So using that along with structure in a TPO chart, it's making oil a very easy trade. And I hope no one that trades oil is listening, because I don't want them to ever know this kind of stuff, because yeah, it's not been bad the last couple weeks. I might switch from for ES to oil because it just moves a lot nicer.
Yeah, I have been having a good time trading oil. Crude, as they call it, the crude oil.
Black gold.
We are seeing a bit of a bid come in on the ES.
Let's see.
I shorted the 44, so.
Oh, there's an error on link to Bootcamp. Oh, okay. Thank you. Let me get a new link for that too.
Are you trying to join the Zoom right now?
No, just talking about the Bootcamp, I think, for the website.
Oh, for the website. Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I will repost that. Thank you. And I'll send you the link to in Discord to update.
Is there something you recommend getting for the heat map or the DOM? Are you going to be trading futures crypto digs? Our secret.
For now. You know what, guys? If it's more than one person knows, it's not a secret anymore, right? Is that how many people in the chat right now? 75? Yep, 76.
Crank, click a G, crank. The money goes into my piggy bank.
76. Is there anything you guys want to see today? It's going to be probably a light day in the futures market because we're closing early. If you guys have any chart analysis you guys want, I think Brad's already done ETH and Bitcoin. If you guys have anything, if you guys are looking at like the Russell 2000 or whatever chart you're looking at, even if it's some Dogecoin, just let us know. We'll take a look at something right now while things aren't moving.
Take a look at some XRP. This may move on BTC. Can you look at possible long? I'm looking at. Oh yeah, let me look at it. Back to Bitcoin. Andy's, you're looking to go long 33,720. Oh, on that break of A, try to fill these singles. Yeah, that's not a bad spot. Let's take a peek at some of our levels up here. Yeah, it looks like our first level up would be that 33,864. That would be the first spot that we would see some resistance, and the reason being, we have this this prior consolidation, and that happens to be from 34.1, right, to 38.3. If you guys remember, this was our balance zone that we drew from a long time ago, right? Remember when I said we pushed through our balance zone? So we had a bunch of structure back here in the past. We got below put in structure, and then we just shot through it. We came up, and this time we got above it and then shot through on the downside. So now we're coming back up. So it'll be interesting to see if it pops up and puts more value in here, or if it just runs through it again, or if it, it could get rejected and then push back down as well, right? But yeah, that's not a bad spot. You just got to understand, Andy, it's like if you get above this level, let me go back to the other chart real quick. If you get above this level here and we don't break J immediately, then you've got to get out of that trade, right? So as we break the A period, if you're in before, like you go value area high, right? If we don't break A, then you definitely need to cut it. But if we don't break J, fairly quickly, then you gotta jump out of there. Now if we break J and then back test it and then go for that single fill, just understand that in this area, right, this was our value area from long ago. So we need to make sure or understand that this is an area that you're going to see that you could see a possible consolidation, right? Because it came up through it, came down through it with no value at all, and so maybe the market is looking to put some value back in that area from the previous structure. As it builds, it's built value above, there's value below. Now this is the only spot recently that hasn't put any value. So crypto digs, you're thinking of trading futures or options as well as crypto, so is there something you recommend getting for the heat map or DOM? It really just depends as far as if you are what you're looking to spend money wise, right? Like if you're looking to get NinjaTrader, if you're looking to it really just depends what you want to do.
Also, real quick, you guys, for those of you guys that are trading trend lines and stuff like that, right? It looks like right now on the 30-minute chart that we're breaking trend, right? So before in Bitcoin we were making these higher lows. And I said in the TPO Bitcoin chat over the weekend that if we don't push above that 36.65, that previous high, that we're gonna probably come back down, right? So you guys want to look at the structure of the market right now. The previous low is 32.65. So if price comes down there and breaks below, that's the end of basically a short, short bull run for Bitcoin, right? So you guys have to stay between these two levels right here of 36.6 and then below at 32.7 to see what happens. If we break below 36.6, then that bullish trend is going to continue. If we break below 32.6, we're going to still be in a downward trend, you guys. Like I said too, this was a weekend, right? So it's a thin market, less volume. So who knows if these numbers are gonna be true or not, as far as like they're gonna stay at around this 33, 34 area. So we'll see more develop during the rest of the week. But yeah, just pay attention to that, you guys, because Bitcoin was trying to make those higher lows, and it was. But if it doesn't make those higher lows continuously, then we're gonna be in a downward trend again.
And so ADA right here, guys, it looks like it already filled its singles, right? And so this is something to pay attention to, because that's the bottom of the structure. So we have the I hate when that thing does that.
Oil just broke, dude. So 10 to 75, your number.
We have the bottom of the structure here. Yeah, I'm in that. We have the bottom of the structure here. It back tested it. Right, it came back down, couldn't break the low of A, right? So it'll be interesting to see if it's going to come up and capture that and get back into structure, right? But you have a pretty decent structure on ADA up here. That's something to watch out for ADA. If not Go Charting, then probably NinjaTrader. Go Charting is nice. I like Go Charting. If you can connect a broker through Go Charting, that's not crypto. And then as they go forward, and they're super helpful, and they've been helping Chappies with and Jingles a bunch, so they're super helpful people. I like Go Charting.
So Scott, NinjaTrader is the trading platform, and yes, it also connects to the exchange, so it executes trades. It's pretty advanced software actually. You can set up automatic trading strategies and things like that. So you can also set up all these different kind of trailing stops and automated trade strategies and whatnot. So it's a great tool, and you guys can look that stuff up on YouTube if you want to watch it. There's hundreds of videos out there on NinjaTrader. You can check it out. But yeah, so NinjaTrader does a little bit of everything though, and you can connect it to Coinbase, and then you can also connect it to other brokerages like Interactive Brokers, and I think Thinkorswim, and I think eSignals maybe. There's a few other ones you can connect to, so you could trade through those brokerages as well.
Mr. Ush, like, yeah. It just depends on it depends on your trading style, really. Either of them are really not bad, depending upon, if you just place limit orders. But when you're placing market orders, there is, it's tough for either. The cost it's high. A lot of times, what I do is I'll mark it in and limit out, right? That's probably the best way to go about it. Then you're only paying the bigger fee on the one side. But yeah. Something you recommend for the heat map. So for the heat map, you have to have tick data. So any of these brokers, Sierra Charts, Quant Tower, NinjaTrader, there's a couple other, I think maybe like MT4, but MT4 is mostly for 4x. So this is GoChart right here, guys, or Go Charting. So it looks fairly similar. I like how when you zoom out, not everything disappears, it just turns into the blocks. That's pretty helpful. And then it shows the POC. I have it in black, but I just see basically like a blank line if you just have to zoom in. One thing I don't like is, I guess it's really pretty easy to see because the purple is like, so if you see this purple area, right, this is my value area high, my value area low. So anything above it anything below it is out of value. I just like how on NinjaTrader, it changes it to white, just a different visual. And then I have my single prints marked in white as well. And then the thing about NinjaTrader is once the single prints close, this goes away. So then it just kind of gets off my chart, right? Like these single prints are closed, these single prints are closed, and so like on NinjaTrader, they're gone, right? The only single prints that we have left are these ones here. And so, yeah, it's I mean, it's different. I do like it. I like how you can customize, you know, the background. I like that it's on a 24-hour chart. And I like how when you zoom out, you can see the profile shape, right? Because the profile shapes are, you know, they're important, as will as when we go forward, you'll see. And then I was able to put the delta on mine as well. You just gotta kind of zoom out so you can see it, but you know, it shows you the delta per. I just haven't figured out how to push it over to the right, but you know, it just takes time. But we see, you know, we're seeing, you know, pretty decent structure down here as far as the profiles go, right? We had some volume here, volume here, volume here. You know, we're kind of in that area. We barely broke the low to the tick, right? So it'll be interesting to see if we try to fill these singles and get back into this structure, or like I said, right, there's no volume in this area, no value put in. It'll be interesting to see if it comes up into this area and then tries to fill this in, right? Very thin over here, but a lot of value put in other spots too. All right, and this is why that short was so you know, pretty easy. We came up here, put in value. As we slipped below it, right, came back up, and it just, you know, just spilled back down. We saw the retest of the bottom of this value, right, 34.52, and then the sell off, right? So this is the importance of understanding market structure, because you know, I'm sure what happened yesterday before this sell off is a lot of indicators are telling us, okay, we've hit the bottom and now we're going to run up, right? And you know, we saw that you know, we caught the long, but we had our take profits, you know, at the bottom of structure, understanding that, you know, if we don't get back into the structure and put some value in, then we're going to sell off, right? And then as we broke structure, right, there was no support right here. You had minimal support right here on the way down. That was just a consolidation and then a rejection down. So same idea here, put in a little bit more, popped up, tested the bottom of structure, and then pushed down. You know, so I do like I like go charting. I like exo charts too, just because I'm used to it. But going forward, you know, maybe start checking out go charting more, and it's starting to get a little bit less laggy. At first it was a little bit laggy, so go charting has the option to mark single prints. Yeah, it does. You can change the color of those purple value areas on go charting. Yeah, I changed them to purple. Yeah, I like purple. I like the color purple. It's the color of cystic fibrosis awareness, and one of my cousins had cystic fibrosis, so you know, support. Yeah, no, so what I was saying is, like, if you look at my charts, right, if I pull over this NASDAQ chart, you can see here that when my chart gets out of value area, it turns white. So the letters inside value are green, and then it turns white once they're out of value. So that's just, you know, just like the convenience of that. It's just something I enjoy, right? But that's why you gotta pay for it. Whereas Go Charts is, you know, free for the most part, free for the rest of this month, I think. What do I think is better, Quant or Go Charting? Quant Tower is nice. I like Quant Tower. It just depends on if you click on the magnifying glass in the top right. I don't see it. But yeah, Quant Tower is nice, especially if you're going to be trading futures and crypto and options and stuff like that. I don't have a template. I mean, this is my template. I kind of took Chappie's or Jingle's template, one of theirs, and kind of just changed it up. I don't know how to export the templates. Like I said, I haven't used this much. You know, so is it up here? Yeah, I'm not sure. You can connect your brokers to it too as well, your Binance. Even though I think Chappie's was telling me, oh, top left, my bad. I think I don't know what that's doing. Just below the ticker section. Oh, okay, right here, yeah, to get rid of all that, yeah. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, he was saying that the data on the Bybit chart on here is cleaner than if you go to like the Binance chart. Where's it at? I mean, yeah, it's just kind of like a little bit, you know, choppy. Yeah, and once Go Charting gets going, the thing about a web-based platform is there's some things that they're not going to be able to do, as far as like something that futures brokers are going to be able to do. Just share just share your link to share the template. Oh, I could do that, yeah. Here is my template right here in the chat. Yeah, so really it's just personal preference, what you like to see. If you like to see the delta, you know, and it's just like kind of, you know, the convenience of it. You know, it has all these buttons up top. You can change the charts right here. This thing, you know, it's real similar to, you know, it has the drawing tools as well, which is nice, that ExoCharts doesn't have. You can add a bunch of bullshit to your chart too if you want. You know, not recommended, but if you really want to, you can. Oh, they're gonna have a desktop version. Nice, that'll be cool. And then they'll be able to maybe connect like data from the CQG through it. So if you're able to, like, if you know, if they're able to get like an AMP futures connected to it, then it'd be pretty nice, especially if it remains free, right? Tells you that we have a poor low right here, and you can tell we have a poor low by, you know, we came down to that same tick. I don't know if you can separate it with, you know, like you can on ExoCharts, how it separates it in by time frames, right? So we have like the Asia session, the London session, we have the CME, and then we'll have the after hours a little bit later. But I'm not sure if you can do that on Go Charting. Like I said, I haven't messed around with it too much, just a bit, just to basically just make it look how it looks now. Looks like this US session isn't going to do anything.
No, not really.
Probably just sit in this range all day. Yeah, guys, we've it's about an hour into the stream. I think we're gonna call it early. We've got 74 watching, 72 likes. So we appreciate everything. Like I said, we start the boot camp today. If you're interested in finding out about the boot camp, you know, go to our website, thetradevets.com. I'll post it right now. The separation feature is coming soon. Nice. If you're interested in looking into the bootcamp, there's the website for you guys. Also, if you're interested in joining the Discord and meeting a community that is here for everybody, you know, trying to pull everybody forward, then, you know, join the Discord, introduce yourself, be friendly. We keep it friendly in there, but we also like to get to know each other. So, you know, don't be afraid to say something. And let's see. All right, Jingles. Yeah, get some sleep before the class. You know, so just don't be a stranger, right? Andy, it's gonna be tough tomorrow, right? Because England's on at noon, right when the class starts. So it's gonna be tough, right? But it'll be worth it. Today, guys, James will be sending out a little PDF, a little definitions PDF about, you know, terms that you should know. And then as we go forward, I'll be sending out a little sheet every single day kind of about what to help with the class going forward. Today's class is going to be in intro, right? So if you feel like you know everything, you know, try to just keep an open mind. You know, the class is for everybody from every level, ready, like never seen the TPO chart before, to someone like myself or James, right? And remember, you can always learn something. You can always, you know, grow your knowledge. So you have to keep an open mind. But other than that, you know, make sure you guys are managing risk and sticking to your trade plan, and, you know, understand that today is going to be a slow day because most of the markets are, you know, basically closed. Everyone's still on the holiday time frame. And then, you know, look for the US session is going to close an hour or like a couple hours early today. So look for a little pullback during that time, depending upon which way the market's going. Look for a correction during that time. So it's about 12 Central Time. So whatever time that is for you guys, you know, make sure you're paying attention at that time if you're trading. All right. Other than that, we will see you guys in the boot camp, and